Ministers of Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt and Saudi Arabia have been meeting in Cairo to discuss a number of regional issues. Top of the agenda was the implementation of the memorandum of understanding between the US and Iran. The ministers viewed it as a constructive step towards de-escalation. They stressed on the need for a swift conclusion to the next phase of negotiations, and they also discussed the humanitarian situation in Gaza. Well, to talk to us about this, joining us now on Al Jazeera is Hussein Haridi, who's a former senior Egyptian diplomat, having previously served as the ambassador to Pakistan and Spain. Thank you so much, Ambassador, for being with us. Thank you for your patience. So Egypt hosting these talks at a moment of high volatility in the region, as these crucial talks also underway in Switzerland. What concrete outcomes have realistically emerged from Cairo beyond the statement of support for the Memorandum of Understanding?
Well, I guess the Vice President, J.D. Vance, last Thursday asked the countries in the Middle East, Arabs and the Israelis, to lend support to the Memorandum of Understanding between the United States and Iran. And that's the purpose, one of the main objectives of the meeting at Al Alamein, Egypt today, that brought together the foreign ministers of Pakistan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. As you may recall, Madam, this is the second or third meeting between the four ministers that have dealt with the situation in Hormuz and the military operations between the United States and Iran. Now the Memorandum of Understanding being signed and the technical negotiations are due to start today or tomorrow in Switzerland. I guess the four countries are fully supportive of this process of de-escalation, and they would do their utmost that during the 60-day period, the two sides, the United States and Iran, could reach a peaceful settlement.
The negotiations in Switzerland have begun, Ambassador, but it seems that the priorities for each side are not the same. For Iran, the priority is to reinforce the interim deal and ensure that the ceasefire in Lebanon specifically is respected. The Americans seem to want to move on to the next phase. What for the region should be the priority right now?
Well, in fact, Madam, as far as the negotiations are concerned, I guess the question is the sequencing of the tasks or the commitments of the implementation of the commitments of each side to the Memorandum of Understanding. So, of course, the negotiations in Switzerland would really, this is my personal take on these negotiations, would probably be on sequencing. One, the side will do step number one and step number two. And I guess the Americans do stress on the sequencing. But hopefully, the two sides are really eager to overcome all the differences between them.